All right, I said that I would go to the phones, so what do you say we go to the phones? Look who I found. Jeff in Southfield. Jeff, what's going on?
Thanks for the van, Jim. Jim, if I were a bald enough and insecure enough man to be wearing a hat, I would take that hat off to John in New York. I'm extremely grateful to John and his family for taking my call with such good humor, Jim. And it got me thinking about this John in New York character. Jim, before John, I believed it was an unbreakable law of physics that the thicker one's New York accent is, the bigger an a-hole they are. So not only is John the nicest guy out there, he's a walking, breathing miracle. Okay, maybe that's taking it too far, but I'm not taking it too far when I say John in New York is the best guy in the jungle, Jim. They say Henry Winkler is the best guy in Hollywood. Well, then John in New York is the jungle's Henry Winkler. Jim, because I think so highly of John, I'm going to set down my normal policy of never doing tandem calls one time because I want the only tandem call of my jungle career to be with jungle legend and jungle Hall of Famer John in New York. And I've got him on the other line, Jim, so let's do that right now. Without further ado, here he is, my man, John in New York. Take it away, John. Thank you, Jeff, for having me in your call. Jim, I went to the internet, Jim, and your podcasts are awesome. That one with hockey legend Taimo Salami. That was like the bestest interview I ever heard, Jim. Good news, Jim. I've already bought my tickets to Jake's commencement, Jim. And I have my clothes and shoes already set out for the big day. And don't worry, Jim. I already have an escape plan for the Rome family if there's any terrorist activity, Jim. I got your back, Jim. Speaking of Wisconsin, Jim, that Kylan Green Bay guy, he thinks he's the good friend, Jim, because he's got that life-size cardboard cutout of you, Jim. But I showed him who the goodest friend is, Jim. I made a life-size paper-mache version of you, Jim. He sits next to me in my truck when I drive. I hooked him up with a suit from David August, and I fashioned a goatee from Hawk's mustache. I had to punish Hawk, Jim, because he showed up to the Hall of Fame dressed like it was a Tears for Fears concert, Jim. Once again, I got your back, Jim. Thank you for being my friend, Jim. Thank you. Thank you.
Jeff, that is so wrong. That is all wrong. You mispronounced the word Taoist. This guy, man. Jeff in Southfield. 1-800-636-8686 is your telephone number. Jeff obviously has that number in his phone. Dude, get off that guy. Like, that's... I don't want to say that's low-hanging fruit because John's my guy. I like John. Can I tell you something? I like John a lot more than I like most of you. I'm not playing favorites. But what do you get out of that, Jeff? Don't be a bully, man. It's not cool. That's not funny. That's not fun. There's no sport in that. Come on, man. You're better than that, dude. You made one of the best, if not the single best, debut phone call in the history of this program. You are so much better than that, dude. You have to do better than that. I'm even fine with that being your brand. But get off this guy. That's not fun, man. That's not funny. There's no sport in that. Do better, Jeff. You are better. Does he have a golden ticket right now? You can keep it if you do. Anybody else? 1-800-636-8686. 8-6.
Taimu Salami.
Tell me again how he pronounced Temu Salani?
Taimu Salami.
Saimu Salami?
Taimu Salami.
I went to Saimu Salami's restaurant recently in Laguna Beach. It was good. Had a good time. That's not how you pronounce his name, and you know that, Jeff. John in New York knows that too, Jeff. Come on, man.